Hi everyone, how's it going? So yesterday I was really furious. And today I'm waking up and I'm still really angry, but I just can't believe that yesterday actually happened. It's just still kind of sitting in, and I'm not talking about what anybody else did, but the way I reacted. I'm still processing like how quickly like that fucking band snapped. I'm still processing that, and I'm struggling with a whole host of different emotions. There's part of me that feels bad that I let it go that far, and I know what people are going to say about me, and I have to go out and fucking brace everybody's dumbass well, it's not really dumbass. I mean, you know, if they're concerned about me being there, I get it. It's not really dumb, but I'm struggling between two emotions right now. On the one hand, I feel like I went too far. I have no problem in saying that. On the one hand, I feel like I went too far, but then on the other hand, I let it go and people still continue. I mean, it's not a normal disrespect. It's not the normal kind of disrespect that people get every day. People come after me like it's a blood sport. And this is the thing. You know, the thing is, right, is that I've lost fights before. But the shame that I feel from losing fights is not the same shame I feel from not fighting or not having the opportunity to fight for myself. I feel like I'm sacrificing my soul for a comfortable place to live, for people approving of me. I feel like I'm sacrificing my soul to do it, because in my true soul, win or lose, the point is, when people keep coming after your peace, you got to handle that shit. You've got to handle that shit. It's not a personal thing. It's simply self-respect. You have to defend yourself. You can't let people walk all over you. And the thing is, if you're going to fight your position, you got to go all the way. Which means if somebody starts a fight with you, you got to bring war. Because that's the only thing that deters people, is if you go the next step beyond someone else and you make sure that you go far enough that they won't try you again. That's the only thing that seems to work with certain people. Now, I don't, you know, me going out and facing gang stalkers every day, making sly little comments and shit, and me having to let it go. The amount of insults that I've had to take for no reason. And I regret not giving every single one of them a fucking beatdown. This is not just me. This is not just like, you know, oh, my feelings are hurt. This is deep-seated regret that I didn't fight and lose, at least. I am literally restraining everything that I am. For what? For what? And, you know, I could talk about my lack of discipline, and I could talk about the fact that any training that I do is sporadic. Yeah, sure, I could take on the average person, because I'm like just a tiny bit more well-trained than them, and I'm built like a brick house. But don't even get me started on my lack of discipline. That could have said, my whole body could have been a lethal weapon by now if I'd have just had that little bit more discipline. Kicking myself. This is not me. This is like this fucking person who just takes shit and doesn't allow, like, this is not me. And I feel like I'm cutting off little pieces of myself all the time, just to let people disrespect me. I'm supposed to fight and lose. Not this shit. I don't mind fighting and losing. Actually, no, tell a lie. I've been scared of that my whole life. because I didn't have the perception to see that when I fought and lost, losing didn't bother me. Losing didn't bother me. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me was not being able to fight, or somebody taking a cheap shot, or somebody like, it's things like that that got me angry, not actual losing, like fairly. If I'm the mad N-word, let me be the mad N-word. If I'm the mad girl, let me be the mad girl. If I'm the mad woman, let me be the mad woman. Let me fuck someone up. Let me prove it. Let me live up to that reputation, and then we'll see. Then we will see what reputation I get then. If I'm still the mad N-word after that, then that means that I can walk around with my head held high, knowing that I at least lived up to it. Let me live up to that shit. Then I can walk around, and I don't have to walk around with this cloud on me all the time. Let me live up to it. Let me fuck someone up then. Let me fuck up a few lives here and there. If I'm a mad N-word, then it would have proven you right. You can get on and live your life knowing you are right. But I'm not that different to this family, you know. I'm too much of a fucking coward to put foots on necks like that. Because if I was really about it, I would have been up there. That little bitch knows that. But no, I'm thinking about, oh, you know, I'm trying to go with my instincts and go with my feelings and go with my, no. Why am I doing that for? What am I doing that for? What am I doing that for? If I'm crazy, let me be crazy. Shit. I'm sick of it. Let me be crazy. If people are going to abuse me this badly, then let me show people that they're right. Let me show them. Let me bring that law of attraction to their fucking doorstep. And no, I'm not fucking playing. I'm tired of it. From now on, things are going to change. They're going to change. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be more authentic to myself. Let them call me all the names that they want. At least if I fuck some lives up, or if I fuck somebody up, then at least I can walk around with my head held high when they make those slurs. It's not going to stop them from doing it, but at least then I can walk around with my head held high. And people can say, oh, this really immature. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This world is immature. And people try to act like they're more mature than they are, just so that they can get away with doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. I'm not with that shit. But anyway, I gotta go. I've got some readings to do today. Hopefully I'll calm down. Hopefully I'll just go outside and just ignore my own insecurities about not beating somebody's ass and not fucking up somebody's life. Hopefully I could just, I don't know, I can just get over myself and stop feeling guilty about that. You know. And that's for that little girl. I don't know. I said that I wanted to beat every single adult's ass up there, but I don't know if it's entirely worth it. This is why. I think, personally, that even if I won, and that little girl was around to see it, she would watch her relatives getting beaten up and smile. So I think that little girl would watch her family get their asses beat and smile because it wasn't her. So she's going to provoke somebody that she knows is not going to hurt children. That child's life is a villain origin story. Trust me. That child's life is a villain origin story. The reason I wanted to beat the grown-ups' asses is because they made her that way. They made her that way with all the conversations that they've been having in front of her, with the behavior that they've been engaging in front of her. They made that shit happen. So they deserve to get their asses beat. But what I'm thinking is that little girl, villain origin story. She would watch her relatives get their asses beat and smile. And then as soon as I get back downstairs, she'd be gloating about how angry she made me. Even if I won. Even if I won. Even if I won, mind you. Not if they won. Because it's very possible they could all get together and fucking curb stomp my ass. Again, don't worry, I ain't stressed about that. But I could win. And that little girl would look on and smile. Because she wasn't facing the consequences. They were. That's the type of person that she is already. And how old is she? She ain't even reached 10 yet. So I don't even know if it's worth it. But regardless of whether or not it's worth it, it's who I am. Well, it's part of who I am. It's not fully who I am, but, you know. So, anyway, I gotta go. I got to do these readings. I should have gone like 5 minutes ago or something, but I don't know. You know me and rambling, but anyway, I'm gonna go. Take care, my fellow TIs. Peace and blessings. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye.